Alright, today I want to discuss about something that is very, very important in our lives. So, good day everyone, and thank you for always stopping by. For my return subscribers, you know I can't take a lot for granted. And for my new visitors to this channel, please, if it is your very first time, don't forget to click on the subscribe button there to subscribe for your girl. And don't forget to activate the notification bell. Don't forget to share this video. This topic I'm going to educate us on today is very, very important. I do my own part. You do your own part by commenting on the comment section. Alright? Then don't forget to give it a thumb up. Okay? Please, I want to make a plea before I start the topic of the day. Please, I just need only $4 to complete my threshold. To meet out the threshold, please, I need just $4 for like 5 months now. Ha, it sucks. But anyway, one of those things, we'll keep pushing until something happens. If you are pleased, if it's something you can do for me, if you can help a girl, if you can, truly can, from your heart, please help me with a super chat, super thank, a super sticker to help me complete my threshold to $100 to be able to cash out very soon. Please, I need $4 super chat, please, if you can. Thank you. All right, today, so I want to talk about this topic, journey of a woman. Journey of a woman. I don't want to say journey of a girl, because a girl grows into a lady grows into a woman, full-fledged woman. So let me make a general woman, journey of a woman. Yes, journey of a woman. It starts from a girl. Journey of a woman. Most aspects of this journey, if we want to categorize it, if we want to grade it, if we want to interpret it, we would say it has been like 80% bitter, 80% sad. Yes, it is not the woman causing this bitterness or this sadness for herself. It is people around her. Just try to watch this video before you comment, please, because I need your opinion. All right, try to watch this video before you comment, because we need your true opinion, genuine opinion, your idea on this video. Okay, please, I know most of you don't like watching to the end. They comment because of the topic, they comment with what someone has commented. Please watch this video and help us with your opinion. Journey of a woman. It starts from when a girl is born. Remember I said a girl grows from girl. It starts from a girl to lady, from lady to woman. So it starts from when the girl child is born. You know, in most places, in some families, in some tribes, kindred, traditions, culture, you know, when a girl child is born, people frown at it because of the reason of what you are expecting and what you want to use that gender for, you know. Yeah, in some places, why a girl child is born, they are frowned. Either the family frowns at it, either the husband. Even sometimes the woman that carried this baby for 9 good months and put to bed, sometimes in some cases because of pressure, you know, frowns at it. Understand? So what is the reason? For the little we can say, some would say in some tribes, they would tell you, if you don't have a boy child, when it is time to share properties of the father, you would not get anything because you don't have a male child. Another reason is maybe you already have some female children, expecting this one to be a male child. For any reason, it comes out to be a woman, a girl child. You frown at it. Another one is in some situation whereby you think you have something, you will only need your child, a male child, to inherit. You know, some have establishment, and because they know the girl child would get married tomorrow, and when they get married, they wouldn't like the family of the husband to come and inherit what they've labored for. They wanted to still remain in that family in the name. So you know, a girl child, when you grow and get married, you can't start bearing your father's name. Even if you bear the father's properties, you know, some of them, I mean, investments, they may want you to run it but they know directly or indirectly it has come to the family of your husband. So think about this. Some would say because of the position they are occupying, I'm a king, I'm royal king, and all that, and because of that, somebody that would inherit it when they pass on. If there is no one to inherit it, that means it leaves their family. I'm just trying to enumerate some reasons why some people frown at it when a girl child is born. Have you seen what some girl child go through? That is just the beginning. This child start growing, you grow to a stage where it is time. People think it is time to get married. Yeah, people start asking questions. Among other stages, these two particular stages, this one I'm mentioning now, and the one I'm going to mention after this is to want to throw more light on, and I want to talk on, and I will also want you to talk on too. When you grow to a stage that people think you are due to get married, people start asking questions. So at the point it is normal. Maybe now that you've grown to this stage, you look this beautiful, you've met this achievement, what we expect now is for suitors to come. All right, so when someone advises you on this, it is not a bad thing. Your mom advises you, your dad does, your relative does, your aunties, uncles, your elderly ones would advise you. Yes, this would usher you into this the line of getting ready for marriage. That's for you to know. They remind you now, yeah, you are grown enough to get married. So, and if it is when you have good mothers and fathers and guidance, they will start educating you on what it takes to say yes and what you need to do when you say this yes and how to protect yourself for the right person. This aspect is cool and good. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about the pressure people put on you on asking series of questions. You don't want to get married. Why aren't you getting married? What happened? Are suitors not coming? You don't want us to come and eat rice? You don't want us to attend this celebration? Why don't you want to invite us? We've not gotten your invitation. Some questions like this, especially when people know that you yourself is aware that you've gotten to the stage you need to get married, but there are reasons why it has not happened, reasons you aren't pleased with, reasons you can't even explain. You yourself aren't happy about this situation, but they keep reminding you of this every day, every second, every minute of your life. Does it make you happy? No, it doesn't make this lady happy. Yes, like I said, the first stage, when you think the person has gotten to the stage she needs to say yes to someone, you can start talking to this person, educating her, that is a different thing. But when you know that it has gone to the stage that even the person herself isn't comfortable with the fact that she is still single, she knows she is grown enough, she is matured enough, she is full-fledged woman not to get into marriage. She has been expecting this, but it isn't forthcoming. Do you understand? Sometimes you watch them, they look depressed. This particular person looks depressed sometimes. Sometimes this kind of issue frustrates her, especially when people around her start getting married. They give her invitation, she attends, she want to be something, do something for them while they are getting married. Bridal train member, chief bridesmaid, ladies of honor, when they invite her to do this, why hers isn't forthcoming? She isn't happy, vividly inside her. She isn't happy. If you look at her look, it would show on her that this person looks a bit frustrated, and you want to finish her life by reminding her of this. These questions are wrong at this stage. These are preachings, this sermon, this gospel at this stage is wrong. Asking her now, wow, what is going on? Why aren't you getting married? Aren't sisters coming? You don't want to get married? Is that you don't want them? Some would even go to the extent of saying things that do not exist. And because you are doing shakara, you don't want to accept anybody. You want someone that has money. You want an already-made man. Be there now. You want someone that has many houses, properties, cars, everything. That is what you want. That's why you don't want to get married. Okay, be there now. Your time is passing. Before you know it, all your kids once will start getting married. You will get old to your father's house. You will, this kind of a thing happens. This is the way people put it. This is the way they present it. Why you do this to get people depressed? And when someone is depressed, what happens? Don't push anyone to suicide. Don't push anyone to go and terminate her own life. Because once things like this start coming, when this person starts facing this bomb from all corners, she starts thinking otherwise. It also pushes someone to move into marriage she never expected, she never wanted, she isn't pleased with. It happens. Oh, aeroplane, please pass fast. You're disturbing me with your noise. Sorry about that. So these questions, funny enough, sometimes all this pressure come from fellow women. Yes, of course, exactly. Most of the times, 95% of this pressure come from your fellow women. You push someone into a condition she never wished, she never planned for, she never thought of. You push her into the situation because of questions. You know, it's a crime to grow. When you know you are grown enough to get married, they aren't coming. You keep wishing, you keep praying for this. But with all this, God's time remains the best. As humans, you may think it is you're overstaying your welcome in your father's house. But what do you do? Do you expect this person to terminate her life? What do you expect her to do? Yes, like I said, most of you will push them to run into a marriage they never wished. They never planned for, they never wanted. They aren't comfortable with because of your pressure you put on them with your questions, the kind of attitude you exhibit towards them. Where does it happen? In many places. Have you worked in the office where someone would come to sell a shippy? You patronize this person, they will still ask you questions on top of this patronage. Now, while it remains to you, they'll start praying those prayers that don't matter at that point. The prayers you never asked for, the prayers you don't care about at that point. When you buy their shippy, you collect their invitation card, they start offering prayers you never wanted that aren't necessary. It is your turn in Jesus' name. In fact, next year is your turn. Next month, when it's not like this person. If you want to offer prayer for anybody in this situation, because this person aren't comfortable with this situation, offer it in your house, offer it in your private places. When you go to pray, offer this prayer for this person. You cannot come to look. Do you know some people why they are buying this ashebi? Inside them, they are like, God, when is my turn? And you want to worsen this case by asking this silly question. That word I use, I hope it's not gonna it's not gonna sanction me over this. SILLY. You start asking such questions, start praying. Right inside this person, why she's buying this ashebi, some things will be running in her mind at that point in time. So you don't worsen it with questions that don't matter, with irrelevant and unnecessary questions at that point in time. Mostly in the office, I repeat, colleagues will be throwing questions like, "That are your God that share husband?" Colleagues, they ask questions, they show attitudes that will sometimes they will isolate you. It will be like a gathering of people that are married, especially when someone is really getting married. You are like 2 or 3 left. The 2 now just got married, started selling ashebi, while it is only you left. Anyone that comes would ask you questions. How many years did you buy? Now don't want to do your own time. We'll buy this, we'll buy that. We'll know your own time would come back. There are things you don't say to people. Mind what you use on people. Be conscious of your choice of words to someone in this situation. You can push the person into something, an action that she would regret later. But you wouldn't know. This tongue needs to be tamed in some situations, in some cases. So the time you are grown enough to get married, you're getting of age and no sister yet, people will start asking questions. This is a journey of a woman. So what do you do? What do you do? My topic today is not for those people in the situation to tell them to be patient, ignore them. It is for you that have always asked these questions, that have always showed them this attitude, that always push them to do what they never wanted to do, to go where they never wanted to go in the name of marriage, because of your questions, your actions, your attitude towards them. You don't ask questions. Leave them alone. When they are buying that ashebi, let them buy it. Stop that prayer. Yes, stop that prayer. Stop that prayer. Stop that prayer at that point in time. Pray in your house for her. Unless she asks for this prayer, unless she comes for a prayer section where a prayer is going on, you cannot start offering prayer for her. That is okay. Or a prayer point of such is called in a gathering where she is there. You can offer a prayer for her. But calling her out or asking her questions that don't matter because someone else is getting married because she's bought ashebi, or someone has called her to be in her ladies of honor brother train group or chief prosperity, asking questions, start praying. Is your time next year? In fact, by this time next year, by this time next it's not that. Let me tell that prayer that time. If she's saying amen, know it that it is not from her heart. That amen is like, God, why? That's what it means for her at that point in time. That's the journey of a woman. But what do we do? That's the nature we've come with. God will help us. Then the next one is this particular person you ask these questions, or the one that have gotten married, when you think it is time for them to get married, they've gotten married. But for one thing or the other, the giving birth to a child, fruits of the womb, yeah, it is delayed. And you are still asking this question. How dare you? Let me even ask you this. Do you think a woman that has said yes to a man, that has tied this knot with a man, that has gotten married and moved on with a man, isn't conscious or anxious to have a child? Isn't anxious, yeah, to have a child? This person is married, 6 months are gone, a year is gone, 2 years are gone, getting to 3 years, or within that frame of 2 years. The person never had a child yet. Do you think the person is having and aborting the baby? Do you think this person is preventing to have a baby? Do you think this person doesn't want babies? Are you kidding me? And she gets married? So for you to start asking questions like, by now we were supposed to have come to do naming. Now when are we coming for naming ceremony? Someone that you've not seen pregnant, and you're asking why you are coming for naming ceremony. Is that right? Is it the right thing to do? Is that the right question to ask? Someone that hasn't gotten pregnant. How many person is pregnant and you don't know the month the person would put to bed? You can ask that question. This is someone that has gotten married, 6 months are gone, 9 months are gone, a year is gone, 2 years, she hasn't gotten pregnant. You have not seen her pregnant. And you're asking her when you should come for naming ceremony. Is that right? All questions. Like you should stop pushing people into trauma. Yes, you traumatize people with your questions. Your irrelevant, unacceptable questions. Is it the person's fault? Sometimes you start talking to the people, you should fortify your effort. What kind of effort is that? If you want to advise, there are many ways of advising. If you want to help, there are many ways of helping. Yes, you can be polite and religious enough to help this person without asking this question publicly, even privately. That is a way you would present it. Yes, why comment this person private? You get her offended, you get her depressed, you get her crying all day. Yes, when all this aeroplane going to must be this period. Anyways, when are we coming for a naming ceremony? And this 2 years ago now, what is going on? What you and your husband are doing regarding childbirth? What are two? Do you know someone has asked me this question? It's just here. Yeah, April last month was my 1 year anniversary. Someone has asked me this question. Not someone, some people have asked this question. I know a year is enough time to have gotten pregnant and have a child. But what are you saying? What makes you think it is the person's doing? What makes you think the person is preventing the pregnancy? Do you understand? Like I said, you can be kind and religious enough to help this person out with your prayers, or if you think there are things, you can come to politely and ask in a manner that this person would even want to talk to you. Yes, you don't know what this person is going through and looking for whom to talk to. But the person can't talk to you because of the kind of questions you ask, the kind of pressure you put on her. Probably the person talks to you, you might be of help. But because of the way you go about it, most people in this situation need someone to talk to, Like I said, it is not their make. I've not seen anyone that gets married. I want to prevent having children. For what? That means if you don't have children, if you don't want kids yet, so remain single for the meantime until you are ready to have kids. I believe anybody that has moved in with a man in the name of marriage wants to have children of her own. There might be reasons. This might be going through a lot. I'm looking for whom to talk to. I haven't seen someone because of people that come around her is one silly question or the other, So, this is journey of a woman. But what do we do? But it baffles me and it pains so much when it comes from fellow women. Most men don't put pressure on women that aren't married yet and aren't getting pregnant yet. So men don't put pressure. It's mainly your fellow women, fellow ladies. So that people you call your friends. At a point in time, cut off with some friends. That one that puts pressure on you for marriage and for child. When you are pressurized, you are thinking, you are depressed every time, traumatized over this issue of getting married or getting pregnant. So you have that friend that keeps reminding you of your pains. Get rid of that But then move away and get rid of that friendship. Move away. What kind of that friendship? Yes, cut off from that. Then if it's coming from people that aren't your friend but just close that need to talk to you, leave your problem tribulations to God. He will take care of it. Humans are terrible. Most humans are terrible people to do with. It's the journey of a woman. Please don't push them. When someone is on a journey, the person jump hurdles, the person pass through rough and smooth roads. So on this journey, I think it's mostly rough. It's most of the parts of the road is rough because of what you go through. Yes, emotional torture and all that. So don't be the vessel the enemy wants to use to push this person to get wounded on the rough part of the road of this journey she goes on. That is my story for today. That is my educative section relationship for today. Journey of a woman. Add all on the comment section. Advice on the comment section. Drop your opinion on the comment section. Tell us what you think on the comment section. However you want to put it, we need your comment. We need your reactions on the comment section. You never can tell. We can learn from you. I would appreciate if you watch this video to the end. Thank you so much. Quite appreciate it for coming to watch this video. I don't want to say much because if I go further, I don't know how my face would look like. Be nice to people. Be nice to people that you see around. Be nice to any woman around you think is old enough to get married but hasn't gotten married. Be nice to any woman that has gotten married but no fruit of the womb yet. Mind the kind of question you ask. Mind the kind of discussion you have about her. Both in her presence and in her absence. You can help her if you can in a religious way. If you can. But when I mean religious, I don't always mean praying. Yeah, you can pray. But you can ask your question religiously. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. I see you on my next video and I await your comment, your idea, your opinion on the comment section. Thank you everyone. I appreciate you.